Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode I will be reviewing the Open It by Zebra. Now I'm putting this review into my IT slot on Fridays because it can fit in either one, and a lot of electronics and computer related things come in these blister packs, which by the way, it's kind of ironic that this product comes in the very stupid blister pack that is made to help you get open. It's pretty ironic. Anyway, you could get this product for around $10, give or take a couple of dollars. Now, I've been using another one for about a year, and I can tell you it works pretty good. But we'll go ahead and unbox this, and we'll take a close look at it. So I'm going to have to open this up with the conventional method. I usually use scissors or a knife, and hey, I bet you've never seen a paraframe look like that before. I'll tell you what, I'll take a minute and show you. This was a paraframe that the finish got kind of messed up. I had it in or wrapped with other knives in this material, and it actually made these dots all over the finish, and it looked kind of bad. So I went ahead and sanded and buffed the finish completely off. I gave it a slightly brushed metal brush look, and it looks freaking awesome, don't it? I'll tell you, I think they ought to make the paraframes like this. This Gerber paraframe, it's a cheap knife, you know, 20 bucks, and you can make it look like $1 million bucks. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, getting back to the subject of this video, a lot of us would normally use knives to open this up, risking life, limb, and fingers, or use scissors, which it tends to be also awkward. And I'm going to go ahead and use scissors to open this up. They got pieces just flying. And it is a pain in the butt. Let me see how far I got here. And they pack this thing good. Okay, pretty ironic it's in there. Alright, so here's a close look at it. And what they have done, and I got another blister pack here that we're going to test this on. What they've done is they made these cutters sort of at a 90 degrees so they could get around the edge of these blister packs easily, so you could sort of easily cut it, and I'll demonstrate that. And they also add a lock, so lock and close for easy storage. And you know what? There's, oh yeah, they put plastic on this thing too. It's a pain in the butt to open it. Alright. There we go. Alright, I think it's all unpacked. So you get these wild scissors that work good on blister packs, made for blister packs. You get a lock, and that locks it closed so you don't have the sharp blades out. You get a razor for opening up packages. So you have a button here, and you push it forward, and it should lock out. And what's the trick? It says press, and I see it stays. The way that they designed this is it's locked, and you have to hold it out because it doesn't lock out. So you have to hold it while you're, you know, let's say cutting the box. You have to hold it forward, and you open it, and then it retracts back in. And I guess the reason why they did this is so if you forget and leave the thing out and then you go grab it, you'll jab your hand. So that's probably why they did that, which, you know, it makes using it a little awkward, but it makes a lot of sense as far as safety. So, and it doesn't look like that blade is interchangeable, so it's only going to be as good as long as it lasts, but feels pretty sharp. I don't, you know, it's not going to be your primary series box cutting blade. This is for occasional opening boxes. It's not the main purpose of the thing, so. But we'll give it a hit on the rating when it's all done. They also give you a screwdriver. I'm going to go ahead and lock this closed. And you get a Phillips. And you get a, you could just take it out, turn it around, stick it back in there, and you get a slotted, very small, not for any serious torquing, and I'm here to tell you that using this is very awkward because it's not, the handle is nothing like the shape of a screwdriver, and it's off center, so when you're screwing something it's very awkward. But you know, if you're going to open up an occasional battery compartment on a toy, or sometimes knives come in packaging that has a thing that holds it with a screw, it'll get it open, you know. So, and it just folds back down in there and snaps in place. Snaps out, snaps in, just like a multi-tool. So let's go ahead and try out the main feature. So I have this really cool screwdriver by General. It has a powerful LED in there, and it has some small bits. I need a lot of these screwdrivers for both computer stuff and guns and knife related things. And we'll go ahead and open this up and see how easy it does. So, well, first of all, it is a little, no, it's working good. Operator error. Alright. So it's working pretty good. Very sharp. There we go, all open. Go ahead and lock it closed. Pretty good. Now, the grip has a slightly rubbery kind of feeling around the outside, sort of a polymer plastic inside. Blades are metal. Now I saw a different version of this. I don't know if it's a better, older, newer version or whatever, but I was watching some videos to see what other people had to say about this. And one of them had like a little metal protrusion right out here, so you could use it to also open up bottles. I thought that was pretty cool. This one doesn't. I had gotten this one in Home Depot, and I think it was around $9.99, something like that at Home Depot. So, you know, it's not, you know, top high quality and everything. It's a $10 freaking package opener, which it does very well. And I'm going to keep it handy. And you'll get to see this a lot in my videos where I'm opening up packaging a little more safely. And if it ever lets me down, you're going to see it right here on the Gear Obsession channel. So as far as the unboxing and the quick testing, I'll go ahead and give this a 8 out of 10 because it definitely is a good solution to the blister pack problem. It's taken a hit because, not because it's made kind of cheap, because you know it's a $10 cheap ass seen on TV thing, but because the blade is not interchangeable and it's kind of chintzy and you got to hold it out. But I understand it's a whole safety thing, and the screwdriver is kind of cheesy. You know, this is the mount that you're putting this in. You know, this piece here is plastic, not exactly, you know, what I would like to see. I would have liked to see it, you know, out of some sort of metal in there. And you know, if you torque on this a lot, it's probably going to break. So, and it's spring-loaded, and it doesn't make that weird noise like a cheap Walmart multi-tool where it goes geek. So, we'll give it an 8 out of 10 here at the Gear Obsession channel. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up. By the way, I changed my desk mat. This blue is a little bit darker than the old stuff, as you can see. There was the old stuff is a little brighter, but it had, you know, I had the holes in here, and you know, a lot of dirt and everything would get in there, and it's hard to write on. So I went to Joann's fabric store, and my wife had a 50% off coupon. Thank you very much, honey. And we picked up this like vinyl material, and I got a blue because I know traditionally you want to stick to blue. Pete at the Army Channel highly recommends it. It contrasts what you're working on. It doesn't make the camera close down because it's too bright. It doesn't make it open up too much because it would be too dark. It's a good color, so everything else will show up good against it on camera when the camera is autofocusing. So I'm stretching this out too far. So again, thank you very much for stopping by the Gear Obsession channel. I appreciate friends, viewers, and subscribers, and those of you stuck with me through thick and thin and long and longer and years and years. And I hope you have a great evening.